Hey guys, Chris Smith out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. So happy that you're here. We got our whole team here doing a presentation for you guys to find out more about Zurvita, ZEAL, and our new product that we are pre-launching just a couple weeks ago and launching May 1st. So just excited to be with you. And what we're going to do is we're going to just share a presentation with you here real quick. So here we go. Okay, guys. I'm going to get started here, and I'm going to do that talking about our Success from Home magazine. This is from the publishers of Success magazine, and they thought so much of our company over the last 3 years. They featured our company, Zurvita, in this magazine 3 different times, and they only do 1 issue of this magazine a month. So to be honored and have ourselves in there 3 times is a phenomenal thing. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow me to set up our next speaker, because Patty Carson and her husband Mark out of Wilsey, Kansas, actually got featured in this last issue of this magazine that we had. They took a camera crew up there and followed them around for a couple days or a day or whatever, you know, snapping pictures, asking them about their experience with Zurvita and why were they doing that. And they were doing that because what Patty is in our company is what's called an ambassador. And the average ambassador in Zurvita earns up to $20,000 a month. $20,000 a month is the average income for an ambassador in our company. And the company changed Mark and Patty's life, so that's why they're featured in this magazine. Now, Patty not only is a 6-figure income earner with our company, but she's been recognized as that, has a beautiful ring for her and her husband. And she's just an all-around wonderful leader. She has a team all over the world, including Mexico, Australia, Canada. But most of her business is here in the United States, spread all over the place. And she's just built a phenomenal team with phenomenal leadership. And we're just excited for her doing the presentation and sharing a little bit about Zurvita with us. So with that, Patty, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Well, thank you, Chris. Thank you for that introduction. And, you know, I just first of all want to thank you for coming here to the presentation. And if you are a guest, we just want to let you know that as a somebody thought a lot of you to send you here, and you know, you need to thank them because they really did think a lot. And I know this because when I got introduced, the guy that called me, I was not looking. I had my arms crossed, didn't believe anything good was happening. I was literally in bankruptcy. I was broke. I was in the worst health of my life that I had ever been. I didn't feel good, and I was way overweight. My marriage was all but over. I felt like my kids were all grown. I'd shown them all the wrong ways to do anything. So when I look at this magazine, I get excited for everybody, because if we can do it, I know that you guys can do it. It takes work, but you know, it can be done. And here's, you know, what we're going to talk about here is, you know, the management of the company and the product and our pre-launch of our new product, a compensation plan and the timing and the success system. Our company, you know, has been featured Direct Selling News number 89 at, you know, out of 100. We've been featured 4 years in a row in the top 10 companies to work for. I mean, it's huge where we're at right now. But the best way for us to share the story of Zurvita is by us to play a quick video on the story of Zurvita. So here we go.
This is the story of Zurvita. This is Mark. And this is Tracy. Like most average Americans, they both came from humble beginnings, fell in love, were joined in holy matrimony, started a glorious family, and worked really hard in sales. They made a good team. Actually, they made a great team. By the early 2000s, they were earning over $1 million a year. Yes, everything was perfect and in place, and going quite smoothly. So, they quit. Yes, they quit. And in 2008, they decided to start a new company of their own, and they called it Zurvita. And it was good. But it wasn't until Mark and Tracy got lost in a forest of nutrition. No, not a literal forest, a health food store. It wasn't until then that they had a crazy idea.
Nutrition seems so complicated. We wanted something simple, affordable, that would produce results.
We wanted to change people's lives for better health, better nutrition, just better living.
That's when they were introduced to something so amazing and so small. Wow. How small? Yes, that small.
For decades, people have been discarding rice bran, even though it's one of the most nutritious parts of the plant and one of the most nutritious ingredients in the world. There was just no way to keep it from turning rancid. Until now. Kapow!
Wow!
After being introduced to stabilized rice bran, the most nutrient-dense whole food source on the planet, things got interesting. Plans were set in motion. Mark, Tracy, and the team worked together to create that all-in-one nutrition solution, Zeal. But it's not just rice in that bottle. Acai, turmeric, aloe vera, goji berries, and several other incredible agricultural breakthroughs with names I can't pronounce. And from those discoveries, a new dawn emerged that truly could change the world forever.
Zeal!
Zeal!
Zeal.
Yes, it's Zeal. It's a food. It's a drink. It's a food you can drink.
3, 2,
And guess what?
1.
Zeal took off big time. And a true story that started very small quickly became a very big deal, delivering more than just simple nutrition.
People were feeling better and began sharing Zeal with everyone they knew. It exploded, and we knew we had something special.
Some people dove right in and started to live life on their own terms. No limits.
We're excited to give people something that is clinically proven to help them feel better and that they can share with others. And it actually feels pretty good.
Well said, Mark. If you like feeling good and helping others feel good, then join Zurvita.
Talk to the person who shared this video with you and find out how you can join the thousands of people who have transformed their health and their lives with Zeal.
We absolutely approve this message.
This is the story of Zurvita. This
Okay, guys. So, that's, when Andy had called me, he said, you need to get up and dream again and pray about it and go meet Mark and Tracy. So that was Mark and Tracy and their story. And it's always just, exciting because I've been here from pretty much the beginning. Chris and I both have. And 2009, I looked at this and, beginning 2008 to 2011, it's never fun to be at the startup. It sounds kind of exciting, but we are an established company now. We did $16 million through 2008 to 2011. In 2011, we introduced the Zeal. And basically, between that time and 2018, we became a $100 million year company. We're at $485 million. We've had amazing growth. And it's the great timing is right now. We are a debt-free company. And 96% of the companies that start like us are out of business within 10 years. And the 4% that are left, 3% are still broke, still trying to figure out how to make things work. And the 1% that becomes debt-free becomes the legacy companies. And we are debt-free, over 10 years old, established, and have some great things, coming on board with us right now. So now we're going to talk about feeling the difference. We actually, hired a third-party company to do clinical trials. They did them on healthy people because if you give unhealthy people something, they're going to feel the difference. So they give it to healthy people. They had them drink 2 Zeals a day for 28 days. 85% felt a positive result, and it's also been published in the Journal of American College of Nutrition. That's huge, and you want to have a product that makes a difference. And 85% more felt more vigor, more activity, and less anxiety, less fatigue, less anger, less confusion, and less dejection. And just think about, you got a product, how many people do we know have stress? How many people do we know that are tired? And then when you talk about some energy, some vigor and activity, how many people buy those energy drinks that are so unhealthy? We have the healthy alternative for that. So, I get really excited because what we have, and they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. And, I'm just going to share, I hate these pictures to show them, but it kind of tells this is me before and after Zeal. I was in the worst health of my life. I didn't believe the Zeal would work. I was, taken tons of supplements and I just didn't feel good. I didn't believe the Zeal would work. I took it. I was drinking 3 5-hour energies a day. I'll just say I switched the Zeal, and 3 days later I said, is this how the rest of the world feels? Then in 2012, they came out with our transformation system. Lost 65 pounds, kept it off. I'll describe that here in just a little bit to you. But the thing is, that's been 7 years now, and I feel better and healthy. So that's huge. But who needs Zeal? Everybody you love and care about, anybody that drinks. And I know this is kind of a graphic picture, but this is my mother. She fell November 28th of 2016. And I just must say, we can't claim to cure, diagnose, treat any disease. We can't say Zeal will miraculously do things, but we know if you put good things in your body knows what to do. And there's things that help with inflammation. There's things that work in there. So she fell, she broke both her arms, was told that she was going to be in cast for a year on her right arm for sure. She hit her eye on a hammer. 4 days later, look at the inflammation that's gone. I mean, unbelievable that, they told us they wouldn't be able to look in her eye for a couple weeks. They were able to look in 2 days. They were able to look. Those casts, they said she'd be in for a year. She was out of in 4 months. She'd had to be in a nursing home. They told her she'd be in there for 90 more days for physical therapy. She was in for 1 week because she was rolling everybody's hair up. So we saw, great things happen for my mom, and, it's exciting. But my favorite story in the world you're going to see right now, this is my grandma. She's 104 years old, and on January 10th, we were told she had a big tumor in her colon, and they said the option was hospice or surgery. And, surgery on a 104-year-old is really tough. And on January 14th, she was in intensive care. She was very, very, very weak, but she's been a Zeal taker for over 6 years now. And she asked the doctor, barely whispered it, said, can I take my Zeal? And he was like, what? And we showed him the canister. He read it. He went and wrote an order for her to take 2 Zeals a day. We can see her over drinking it, but look at this next picture. I mean, it just gets me excited. On February 1st, this is how she looked, and then on February 21st, there she is with her, 4th great grandbaby. So she's, doing very well. She's got to move into her apartment again and assisted living and take care of herself. I mean, it's, we say God and Zeal, but we know, the surgeon, he looked and took a picture and he said, don't stop taking your Zeal. So that gets me excited that everybody we love and care about should just be on that. So the next one is I'm going to have Marsha Pagankoff tell the story of her husband. So Marsha, you're going to have to unmute yourself because I can't see you.
I did.
Okay,
Hi,
there you go.
Marsha Pagankoff. This is the story of my husband, Mark. These tumors that you're seeing, they're kind of graphic tumors or giant cell tumors. He suffered with them for 15 years and he had 3 surgeries. And finally, the MRI showed that the sarcoma was eating holes in the bone in his leg, and his leg was going to break. And when that happened, he would have to have amputation. Well, we chose to have amputation 3 months later so we could get everything in order. Meanwhile, my daughter-in-law says, let's get Pops on Zeal. And did I believe that it would work? No, not at all. We had tried everything. And up until that point, he'd been a workaholic. We live on a farm, have cow, calf, herd, raised crops, plus he always had a 40-hour-a-week job. The man literally worked. And when all of this happened, all of that stopped. He was addicted to oxycodone, a very powerful narcotic drug, as you could see why. He was in pain 24/7. And when he could no longer work, and that was his identity,
Right, sweetheart.
his identity was stolen. So he was then put on depression meds, and that was actually doubled. So 1 month before amputation, we got him on the Zeal. Within 2 weeks, he was able to get out in the tractor and feed the cattle. He hadn't been able to do that in over a year. We had turned all farming aspects over to our sons. This is when I knew that we had something special. So we went ahead and had the amputation. In less than a month after amputation, he was totally off his oxycodone, totally off his depression meds. Also, the surgeon had told him it would take 6 to 8 months of healing before he'd get his prosthetic leg, 6 to 8 months. He got his in 7 weeks. The only thing different is nutrition. He was putting nutrition in his body, and that was the Zeal. I know without a doubt he wouldn't be here without the Zeal. 9 months before his leg was amputated, he had open heart surgery for blockages at 90%. And both surgeons say, you keep him on that. don't you dare take him off that. I said, oh, no worry. He's a lifer. He'll be on it for life. And that's my story.
Awesome. Thank you, Marcia, for sharing that amazing story. So how do you get the Zeal? You can become a preferred customer. Look at this. 1 canister, 30 servings for $44.95. Guys, we sent somebody to GNC and we said, we want everything that's in here for a month's supply. It was over $450. It's like having a vitamin store all in one thing, and you don't have to take this for this. You don't have to take handfuls of capsules. It's like taking 56 capsules every serving. But that's a good deal. So then we also have what we call our loyalty pack, a canister and 12 little bottles. We call them soldiers. I'll tell you why in just a minute, but it's $59.95. And then we also have our transformation loyalty system. This is for people that want to lose weight, people who want to maintain, people who want to work out, but we lead with 2 canisters of Zeal, so you can have 2 servings a day. We have protein. It's 23 grams of protein in each serving. We have a burn, which helps boost your metabolism. You take 2 pills in the morning. And we have a cleanse. All of us have toxins in our body, so it helps clean those toxins out and put good probiotics and prebiotics in our body. It has a tape measure and a pill box. I tell everybody the tape measure is important because the first month I didn't lose any weight, but I lost 13 inches. If I hadn't measured, I wouldn't have thought it worked. And it has a shaker cup. The first month it's $179.95. Each month after is $169.95 because you don't need a shaker cup every month and a tape measure and a pill box. So that's how that goes. But then we have another fun program. It's called the G3 for our customers. So what this is, I said those little soldiers. If you have the soldiers, you can refer it to people say, what are you doing or what are you drinking? If you find 3 preferred customers as a customer, you can get your canister of Zeal for free. So that is a great option for people, if they want to, be able to save some money. So that we love our Zeal program. Now, the next thing we do is we just are in pre-launch. This is right now for consultants only, but on May 1st, it will be customers, and we're really, really excited about this. It's called Z-Blends Hemp, and we're going to play a quick science video on this because it tells the best story we can on it.
Life is really stressful. We're often overworked, sleep-deprived, worried sick, and sometimes just sick. Life won't stop, but we can reduce what stress does to our bodies. Z-Blends is a plant-based solution to fight stress. It's a nano-emulsified hemp oil that comes in 3 pharmaceutical-grade varieties to help you stop just living and start thriving. Z-Blends Daily is the premium solution that specifically targets everyday stress. Z-Blends Energy helps boost your mood and energy. Who wouldn't want that? Z-Blends Sleep calms your body and aids in giving you healthy, rejuvenating sleep. Something everyone could use more of nowadays. Yes, we said hemp oil. Here's why. Hemp oil is a powerful ingredient filled with cannabinoids which have been shown to affect the body in very positive ways. Did you know that cannabinoids are natural to our body? We also have an endocannabinoid receptor system built in. How awesome is that? Hemp oil comes from hemp, which is not marijuana. Yes, both come from the cannabis family, but they're very different. Marijuana contains THC, which is the psychoactive ingredient that typically makes people get high. Hemp contains such low amounts of THC, you'd never be able to consume enough hemp to get that same feeling. On top of that, Z-Blends hemp oil has no THC. You heard that right. None, nada, 0%. Z-Blends hemp oil is made from industrial hemp, which is typically cultivated for its seeds and fiber. This oil is referred to as cannabinoid oil. Cannabinoids are safe and are found in foods like black pepper. Other foods like flaxseed and cacao, which is the main ingredient found in dark chocolate, mimic cannabinoid activity in the body. Z-Blends uses a CO2 extraction method, which is the cleanest way to extract. Other methods use dangerous and toxic chemicals for extraction. The Z-Blends extraction method removes compounds like THC to produce a pure cannabinoid isolate hemp oil. Then, a special process is enacted. Nano-emulsion advanced technology. It's a process that shrinks all the ingredients and stabilizes them at the molecular level. Our premium hemp oil is then repeatedly sonicated. Sonication breaks down the oil particles so small that they can be absorbed directly into the bloodstream and cells. This process allows for a sublingual delivery method that bypasses the liver, the brain barrier, and even the cell walls. This allows for the most effective delivery method and an 85% absorption rate. Other products using a similar sublingual method only have a 30% absorption rate. It's a big difference. Z-Blend's hemp oil is super effective with this neat process. You can tell just by looking at it. The cloudy, milky look means it's been nanofied. It's not only the process that makes Z-Blend special. It's made from organically grown industrial hemp from Oklahoma and Colorado. Z-Blend's hemp is processed in a good manufacturing practice facility, and it's non-GMO. The facility meets FDA standards and testing, plus is committed to producing premium products. Let's break down the Z-Blends family. Z-Blends Daily contains an amazing 750 milligrams of isolated cannabinoids with 0% THC. This premium blend supports optimal immune function, helps evoke a sense of calmness, focus, and increased attention. It also kicks stress to the curb. Z-Blends Daily can also help maintain bone health, reduce occasional head and neck tension, improve absent-mindedness, assist in regulating mild mood changes and cramps associated with the menstrual cycle, and even helps in delaying mild memory loss associated with aging. Whew! What a powerhouse! The serving size for Z-Blends Daily isn't one size fits all. Begin with one full dropper each day. Everyone is different, and you'll need to determine yourself what serving size works best. To take Z-Blends Daily, place your desired serving under your tongue for 60 seconds, then swallow. Enjoy that nice peppermint flavor. Z-Blends Energy contains the benefits of hemp oil with a little boost. It contains 500 milligrams of isolated cannabinoids with no THC, and also niacin and vitamin B12. Niacin, aka vitamin B3, helps maintain cholesterol and triglycerides at already normal levels in the body. It also helps boost brain and skin function. Vitamin B12 helps your body produce red blood cells. It also may support bone health, improve your mood, boost your energy, and support healthy skin and nails. Z-Blends Sleep helps calm your body. It combines hemp oil with melatonin, a natural hormone that helps you fall asleep more quickly and sleep better. Sleep deprivation is a rampant problem and so important when battling stress. Z-Blends Sleep can help you get that vital rest and rejuvenation. Again, Z-Blends hemp oils contain no THC.
So that's awesome. So how does this come? Like I said, right now it's available for customers on May 1st. So we're in pre-launch. You can get 3, blends, a mix pack of each kind for $219.95, and then or you can order them individually. The daily is $99.95, and you can do the energy for $69.95 and the sleep for $69.95. So, like I said, that we're in pre-launch, and that's very exciting. And we have a way as a consultant that we'll be sharing here a little bit later how you can get it now. So the next thing, guys, we share everything. We don't want you to just think that it's only a customer thing. If you're looking for something financially, an extra $50 a week, an extra $100 or $200, we know $500 a month will change most people's lives. And, but whatever it is, we have people making $1 million. It's just ask yourself what if. But we want to share the whole picture for you. And there couldn't be a better person than Chris Smith I'm going to introduce here. I mean, he is a 2-star ambassador, and that basically means he has 2 ambassadors under him. He is the epitome of a home-based business. Him and his wife, Sarah, they have 3 boys. They homeschool their kids. They are very, very involved with their church, and, just the epitome of humbleness, and they just love people too. And he's also very analytical, so he's the perfect one for this, but has made over $800,000 in the last 6 years. He's a 100K ring earner as well. So Chris Smith from Oklahoma City is going to take it away from here.
Hey, Patty, thank you very much. And you did a wonderful job on the front end. We appreciate you, and thank you for the wonderful introduction. Guys, we're just excited. We're excited about what our company has done with just one product over the last 7-8 years with our ZIL product. We've built $100 million a year company, and it's really just time to take it to that next level. So what more exciting way to do that than with a business that is just booming, or an industry that's booming with the CBD. It's all over the place, and our timing is perfect. 6 months ago, it was too early. 6 months from now, it'd be too late. We are launching into this at just the right time, and we're so excited about the opportunity that creates, because we are the advertising budget for our company. Our company pays us to share ZYL and now Z Blends with the rest of the world. So we're excited about that. But instead of hearing me talk for 30 minutes how we get paid, we have a 3-4 minute video that does better than I could do in 30 minutes in a very short amount of time. So let's get that playing here.
Alright, if you're watching this video, it probably means you've asked the question, how can I make money with Zurvita? Well, let me show you. You have 5 different ways to earn money fast and long term. First, let's start off with personal enrollments. You earn 20% commission on any individual you enroll personally, otherwise known as your first level. Enroll preferred customers. Let's say you have 3 preferred customers who all purchase a $59.95 customer loyalty pack. You earn a 20% commission on the business volume, or BV, but you also get a $5 loyalty bonus, earning you a total of $13. That's $13 here, $13 here, plus $13 there, equaling $39. Keep in mind, you can enroll as many preferred customers and consultants as you like. Next, enroll 3 consultants directly to you who all purchase a Builder's Pack, ZYL. That's $80 for this one, $80 for this one, and $80 for that one. A total of $240. This leads to the second way you can make money: Fast Start. Using the examples mentioned earlier, you've achieved Fast Start. Once you enroll 3 preferred customers with any customer loyalty pack and 3 consultants with any starter pack within your first 30 days, you earn an additional $100 bonus. This ensures that you have a fast start to success. With me so far? Good. Next up is Team Bonus. This is the powerhouse of your compensation plan. Every consultant you and your team enrolls with a starter pack earns you Team Bonus Volume, otherwise known as TBV. Every time you accumulate 1,000 in TBV, which can be accomplished with just 2 legs, you achieve a team bonus worth $100. Let's do some math and see how much money you've earned up to this point. Remember, you earn $240 for personally enrolling 3 consultants on Builder's Packs. You also earn $39 for personally enrolling 3 preferred customers on a customer loyalty pack. By doing this in your first 30 days, you also earned $100 through the Fast Start program. Then you achieved a team bonus by accumulating 1,000 in TBV, so that's an additional $100. This makes your total $479 in your first 30 days, just for enrolling 3 consultants and 3 preferred customers. Wait, it gets better. Depending on your rank, you can earn up to 50 team bonuses a week, resulting in $20,000 a month just on team bonuses alone. The best part of the Team Bonus program is that you have the ability to move someone from your first level to under anyone you'd like within your team. You have the flexibility of starting a new person, seeing what they do for up to 90 days or $50,000 in TBV, then placing them wherever you want them in order to maximize your team bonuses. The fourth way you can make money is by promoting up and earning rank bonuses. Every initial order, customer order, and product purchase in your team earns you Group Business Volume, or GBV. You can accumulate more and more GBV by duplicating what you did in your first 30 days with others and helping your team grow. Once you accumulate 6,000 in GBV using no more than 60% from any given leg, you promote up to Premier Consultant. From this point on, you can make thousands of dollars throughout the year by simply remaining qualified at this rank. For example, by promoting to Premier Consultant with just 6,000 in GBV, you can earn an extra $3,000 over the next 12 months by maintaining the 6,000 GBV qualifications. With each new rank you reach, your bonuses become more generous. For example, you're eligible to earn an extra $24,000 over the course of a year by promoting to Ambassador. The final way for you to make money is residual overrides. Now, if team bonuses are the powerhouse of your business, residual income is the foundation. If you aren't familiar with the concept of residual income, let me explain. Every time the radio plays a song or a TV network plays a show, the artists get paid. In other words, do something once and you'll keep getting paid over and over again. How does this apply to you? Like this. For any product purchase made within your team, whether it's monthly customer auto ships or other additional purchases, you get paid. For instance, as you learned earlier, you earn 20% on your personal level. As you continue to grow and promote up in rank, you also get paid 5% on any product purchases your team makes within your levels 1 through 8. But wait, it doesn't stop there. You also have the ability to qualify for Infinity overrides from your 9th level on. As you can see, your compensation plan pays, and we want to help you achieve your goals, whatever they may be. So what are you waiting for? Get with the person who shared this video with you to enroll and start changing your life. All right, if you're watching...
There we go. I got myself unmuted. Well, guys, like I said, that does a wonderful job of explaining how we get paid and how all this works. Just a couple slides here. I just wanted to talk about the philosophy of our compensation plan. As you've seen there, the team bonuses and the builders bonuses, and that's how we get paid weekly in our business. And then the residual income, which you did a wonderful job of explaining, is something that takes a little longer to build. So the philosophy of our compensation plan is to pay you weekly bonuses as you build your residual income. My first 5 weeks in business, I made $3,755. Pretty good start, wouldn't you say? Changed our life, helped us out, but 55 of that 3755 was residual income. It takes a while to build that residual income. So those bonuses is what kept me engaged, kept me excited, and kept me building a business until our residual income outpaced our weekly bonuses. This is also just a chart of how we get paid through our organization. As you build a team, you get paid throughout that team up to infinity. We have infinity bonuses where you get paid through your entire organization. They talked about this as well. We call these rank advancement bonuses. I just wanted to point out on the rank advancement bonuses, you can earn multiple rank advancement bonuses at the same time. So as a premier consultant, it's $3,000, and they pay you $250 a month for 12 months as long as you stay qualified as a premier consultant. But let's say, 3 months in, you also promote a second time to regional consultant. So then that 12-month clock starts on that $500 a month, and you can earn those both at the same time. 3 of them at the same time, 4 of them at the same time. So it's a wonderful way for you to put money in your pocket. This next slide talks about our incentives trips. This is definitely what I consider compensation. Nothing's better than traveling the world. Now, my story before Zurvita, I was a pizza delivery driver. Before that, I dealt poker for a while, delivered food for Swans for a while, and worked at Target for about 11 years unloading trucks. So I'm just a normal blue-collar guy. I'd never been on an airplane, never been on a cruise ship, and vacation generally meant sleeping on families' couches or a tent and, hoping my car didn't break down on the way there and on the way back. So when we won our first incentive trip to the Bahamas, it was a life-changing experience. The owner of our company, Mark, still makes fun of me because all I talked about the whole time was a plane ride. It was like a roller coaster to me. It was life-changing. It was phenomenal. My wife and I have been on close to probably a dozen trips since. Been anywhere from Jamaica to Cabo San Lucas. I even got to travel to Australia. Crazy guy from Oklahoma getting to travel the world because of this wonderful company. Our next trip is what we're calling the Epic Adventure. Now, generally we have family-focused trips, and then we also have couple-type focused trips. So we rotate them. So our next trip is a family trip, and it's going to be to Universal Studios Orlando. And you'll stay in the resort. You'll be treated like $1 million. They do everything first class. But we have some people on the call that I want them to share their story with you, and I'm excited about this first one. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the share real quick because I want you to see their face and see the experience on their face, because it's the best part about it. So I'm going to start out with Miss Julie Pagenhoff. Her and her family got to go on a trip, and she's going to tell you all about it.
Yes, we qualified for a trip to Disney World in 2017, and that was a lifelong dream of mine. You know, I grew up in a family of 4, and the money just wasn't available for us to go on, you know, big, extravagant trips like that. So, you know, as our business was growing, you know, we had that wave of momentum when the business was promoting a trip to Disney World, and we qualified for it, and it's a very special memory that I hold in my heart forever. My daughter, you know, she's 8 years old now, but she still brings it up. My son was 2 years old, so he doesn't remember a lot, probably nothing at all, but it was really special to my daughter to be able to share that experience with her.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you, Julie. Wonderful job. And by the way, Marcia that you heard from earlier, that is her daughter-in-law. And not only did Julie get to go on that trip, but Marcia got to go as well, all as a big, giant family. So wonderful, wonderful experience. And next, we're going to go to our leader out of Nebraska, and that's going to be Miss Cindy Buxton to share your story.
Yeah, my husband and I live in a small town in Nebraska. I've been self-employed since I was 19 years old. I ran a very successful photography business. Money was never an issue. In fact, we were able to build our dream home on top of a dream studio. But, you know, the one thing I didn't have was time freedom. I just worked all the time. And then suddenly, with the advancement of digital technology, it just absolutely ruined the profession. And I needed to replace that income. I chose this industry because, you know, I could still work from home. It was a small investment, didn't have to have employees. Great write-offs with a home-based business. And the harder you work at a business like this, the more I could make. And when I went down to Texas and met the owners, you know, I thought they had to be a little crazy to walk away from $1 million residual income. But I found out that, you know, they really care about us. And, you know, they're brilliant when it comes to this business. They understand it. And I'm confident they're going to build a legacy company here. And we're in front of a booming business. I'm just so excited where we're going with this. I'm soon going to be able to replace my 6-figure income and retire my husband.
Awesome. Well, great job, Cindy, and thank you for sharing. And we're going to go next to Alabama, and we have Miss Charlotte Six, our leader down there. If you'll share your story with us real quick, Charlotte.
Hey, Chris, thanks. It's always an honor to be able to share my Zurvita journey, Danny and I. I've been in the industry. I'd had some success, you know, and I didn't leave that company. It's kind of like that company left me. And I was brokenhearted. I didn't believe anything, but I believed in the industry. And we came to Zurvita, and Zurvita absolutely just proved over and over and over to us that they were the kind of company that had integrity. They were the kind of company that absolutely put us first. It wasn't about them. Where the company that I came from, you know, it was all about them. It was how much money the company can make, not us. And, you know, I mean, we went to Dallas and I looked over at Patty and I said, you know, I think we found a home. You know, it took me a while, but we found a home. Our first 19 days, we made over $1,650 in the bonuses, started our team. And you know what? Our future is so bright, especially, you know, we're on top of it with the new oils, with the new hemp blends coming out. I just think that the future is so much brighter for us. Couldn't be happier. I'm home to stay.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for sharing your story. Definitely appreciate it. Hey, we have something special tonight, and it's special because I don't know that I've ever been on a call where I had both of my ambassadors sharing their story on the same call. She works with her husband, Rodney. Rodney's at a local meeting with the VP of sales of our company right now. And I saw her pop on, so I asked her kind of last minute. So she's willing to share her story today. And Kirsten, if you would share you and Rodney's story, I'd greatly appreciate it. You'll have to unmute yourself.
There we go. We good?
Perfect.
All right. All right. First of all, thank you so much, Chris, for having me on. And, you know, everybody, hi, I'm Kirsten. Nice to meet you all. I've seen your names and faces on Facebook, so it's an honor to finally be able to see everybody and have a name and face and a voice now. But, you know, Rodney and I have always really been passionate about network marketing. It's always been a niche for Rodney to be he's an entrepreneur at heart. He's never been the type of person to clock in and clock out. I'm the same way. I think at one point I had 3 jobs, and I just couldn't find one that I really enjoyed. I didn't like clocking in. I didn't like clocking out. I wanted to be home, or I wanted to do something different with my friends. You know, when Rodney and I met, it was just fate, for lack of better words, and he recruited me into the business. I was first a consultant, and I tried the product. I fell in love with the product. Let's see what else. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia in 2016. I totally give the credit to God and to Zeal for a complete remission. Now, as well as being in remission for that, now we're doing the hemp oil. So adding that to the Zeal, I'm so excited about the energy and the sleep that I'm going to be able to get with 2 toddlers at home. That's very challenging at times. But as far as, you know, this business itself, we're super passionate about Zurvita. We love the fact that he's able to be at home. He's not following a schedule. If he has to go to Kansas or Arkansas or Texas, he has the ability to do that without having to say, hey, can I get time off? Or you got to cash in your vacation. And then you're risking not being able to go on vacation with your family in the summertime when all your kids out of school. This just gives us so much time freedom. I'm able to stay at home. He's retired me full time, so I'm able to go to kids' functions. I just went to a kids' little 80s dance tonight, so if you see you see why I look the way I do. But we just really enjoy the time freedom, and the income obviously has been able to allow us to have the time freedom. I really just am in love with Zurvita. I can't say enough about it. So if you don't shut me up, I'm going to continue talking about it.
Well, because we're recording it and we want to keep it short, I'll cut you off. But
Absolutely.
Next time we'll let you talk as much as you want. You will have to mute yourself. Hey, I appreciate it. Kirsten, Julie, Cindy, Charlotte, y'all did a wonderful job, and greatly, greatly appreciate it. Now, of course, this isn't going to start where I was, so now I got to get back where I was. Here we go. Current slide. There we go. Okay, guys, and with that being said, I'm going to fly through this last part. So if you don't catch all the details, that's all right. The person that sent you here to look at this, they'll give you access to all this information. But I do want to touch base on all of it. You know, how do you get started? How do you get started with this in business? Well, it's going to be 9,995 pennies or 3,995 pennies. You know, it's going to be $10 or $40. That's a registration. That's going to get you registered, and you're going to be a consultant in our business. Step 2 is you're going to place your first order. So, you know, what's that look like? Well, I'll show you some options we have in a minute, but we have what's called starter packs, and you're going to get a very deep discount on those starter packs. And then the last thing you're going to do is choose your monthly order. You're going to choose what product you want, and we have a wonderful discount on our websites through that process, and I'll share all that with you real quick. So first, I've already kind of explained it. You're going to pick whether you want the $39.95. That comes with a welcome kit. Printed materials are going to be shipped to your house, or if you say, hey, you know what, I don't know that I'm going to need all that stuff. I got a printer at the house. I'll just print this stuff from our Z Center, which I'll explain in a minute. It's only $10, so you can get started with this for as little as $10. Then you're going to pick some product packs if you choose to. Now, we have product packs for the Zeal as well as the Z Blend. Now, remember, these are very deep discounts. Now, these packs may not be for you, but they may be the best thing for you to get product at a very deep discount. These are only available to you when you get started. So it's, you know, an opportunity that you have when you get started. So we have packs ranging from $4.99 down to $139 on the Zeal. Again, these are great values, and the important part, I believe, is having these single-serve bottles, the little soldiers, the sample bottles, whatever you want to call them. A big part of our marketing is people trying our Zeal products, feeling wonderful, and then coming back and wanting more. So they are essential to you building your business, and these packs give you a great discount on them. Now, we also have packs for our Z Blend. We have a starter pack for $8.19. This has got almost $1,300 worth of product in it, so it has tons of product. Now, we can always retail product. We don't always have to sign up preferred customers, so a good way to make retail profits is to buy in bulk, buy at discount. Then when you make that cash sale, you're putting cash in your pocket. So these are great ways to get our product at a great discount. We have the Quick Start Pack for $500 basically, and the Express Pack for $249. Again, you can purchase just a ZEAL Starter Pack or just a ZEAL Blend Starter Pack, or you can purchase either one or both. So that is our option. Now, we also have a website fee. This is step 3. This is our monthly overhead. So we have an option, and there's a better way to do this, but I want to show the value that you're going to get by showing what you get for this. So for $39.95, $35 basically, you get your websites every month, and this can be your monthly order. And I just want to show you what you get. You're going to get a Z Center. Now, this Z Center tracks all of your business, all of your commission. You can run reports, pull up all your customers. You can check on their order status. You can see when the last time they ordered. You can pull up your consultants and their teams. It is a phenomenal resource, and there's also training in here. So you see over here, resource library and video library. This is where you can see training. You can share videos, share information about our product all through the Z Center. It's phenomenal. It is truly a business in a box. Now, we also get websites to market our products and our business. So on our Zurvita websites, that's where you're going to learn about the ZEAL product as well as the business. So these are phenomenal, high-end e-commerce websites. They look professional. They look fantastic. And you can be proud of what you're doing when you send a potential customer or consultant to this website. And then our new website, this is for our new Z Blend, so any new consultant that gets started will have access to this as well. They are a phenomenal, again, high-end e-commerce website that's going to do all the telling and selling, and I hate that word selling, but it does all the work for you. You just send people here professional videos, professional stuff. All their questions can be answered right on these websites. And then the last tool you get included in the website is our Z Mobile app. The Z Mobile app is phenomenal. It ties right into your phone, and you can share videos, share all kinds of different stuff with your people. And then when they look at that stuff, you know, when you're sending someone maybe a ZEAL video, when they watch it, you get a notification saying, hey, they just watched the video. There's reports to run, all kinds of cool stuff. This definitely helps us build our business, and you get all of that for $35 a month. Now, I got something even better for you, and that's what we call Wellness Pack. Now, these are only available for ZEAL right now because we're still in the pre-launch of the Z Blends Hemp. Later on down the road, after we launch that, we'll have those. But right now, for the ZEAL, we have these phenomenal wellness packs. These all include those $35 websites. So it is included in these prices. So this can be your monthly order. And you'll see here you get 2 canisters of ZEAL. You see we sell those for $45 a piece. So once you subtract out the $35 per website, you're paying $22.50 for these canisters. Even if you aren't interested in the ZEAL product, you're CBD focused or Z Hemp focused, you can still get these and retail them. It's a great value. It's a great discount. And then, of course, you can get singles as that monthly order, or you can get the Zurvita transformation system that Patty's had such success. I know I've had success. Lots of our people in our company have had great success with it, so you can get that every month. We truly believe in being a product of the product. It's really hard to convince somebody else to pay $45 for a canister of ZEAL if you're unwilling to do it yourself. So we always believe the Wellness Pack is the best value and the best way to get your monthly order. Now, guys, we're wrapped up here, and whether you're looking to just improve your health, you know what? We love that. If business isn't for you right now, we love customers. We have 3 to 4 customers per consultant in our business. We are a customer-driven business. Without customers, none of the rest of it works. We have great value, great products, and we are happy to have you as a customer. But if you've seen something different here and you see the opportunity of not only the product that we've been marketing successfully for the last 8 years, but to be in front of what's called the next oil boom, the CBD oil boom. If you want to be a part of that, be on the front end of it, be on the launch of this. You know, we talked about ambassadors and the incomes and our top income earners, $1 million a year. You know, we talk about all of that. It all started because they got excited 8 years ago and started marketing our ZIL product. They were on the front end, if you will. Now, that doesn't mean the opportunity's not here with ZIL now, but you know, there's some advantages to being the first one in your neck of the woods talking about something new going on. And we believe with the CBD now, we have that. So if you want to be a part of this launch, be a part of being on the front end of Z Hemp Blends, it is a perfect time to get started with this. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to stop this share here real quick. We can all say goodbye to each other. Everyone did a wonderful job, and we'll see you later.
Good night.
Good
night. Thank you.
Good night.
Thanks.
Good night.